Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a fantastic Easter with your family and your friends. And I hope it was beautiful here in New York. It was absolutely a gorgeous day, and it was perfect Easter vibes. So, I am here today to share with you my journal for the hashtag Lavender Dreams um, that I am participating with Melinda Davis and Crafting with Isabel, both here on YouTube. And of course, their links will be in my description box. We announced it in March, March 1st, the kit that we were going to be working with. And let me tell you guys, I've been having a lot of fun. And the three of us have really been pushing ourselves a little bit more. I personally have been trying to do things different, try new things, try new techniques, and I took this one down to the wire, guys. Today is Monday. I was working on her up until like 8 o'clock on Sunday. Yeah, I was determined to get her finished. It's been a little crazy at work, busy. We've had some large orders coming in that when people spend that much money, especially the schools, we take that extra care. Well, we take care in all the orders, but these large orders where there's like 100 titles, different quantities, we take a little bit more care and tracking to make sure that every book arrives. And if there's not, we do the right thing by the customer. So I've been tied up with that, and I got another huge one coming that involves e-readers. So wish me luck, guys, wish me luck. But enough jibber jabber. I also took this kit to the end where this is all I had left of the paper. So this was the scraps that I was using. I had no small little pieces. I wanted to incorporate that, but I never did. This is all I have left of the cardstock that I had printed, which I'm okay with tossing because normally I have a lot more. And for paper, this was it. And this one had a misprint, and I already had added so much of this stuff. This was stuff that I just printed on regular cardstock, regular copy paper that I would have had to back up if I wanted to use it. So I opted not to, which I'm perfectly okay with that, because this is a score for me that this is all I have to disperse and put away. And without further ado, before I create an avalanche over here, here is my Lavender Dreams. Isn't she pretty? She is 3 signatures, 9 by 6, very dainty cover. This is my second attempt at an open spine. The first time I did it was for an embellishment book swap, ephemera book swap that I did with Isabel. And I had some eye awakening moments in there where I had too much bulk on the inside, but I wanted to give it another try. This time around, my center signature just did not even up, but I hope that the bling on the outside will distract it. She is just gorgeous. This kit is just gorgeous. Sorry about that. Little Leo saw a dog outside and just want to let him know he was the boss. The covers that I created, I backed up with, not backed up, but when I built my covers, I took this lavender fabric that I got from Dollar Tree, this fat quarter, which has like script writing on it, and it looks distressed. I sewed 2 of those together, and I wanted it to hang off of the edges just a little bit. And then added some cheesecloth, some craft paper, the cream paper that I used to build the actual cover, and then this image from the journal pages to be my center focal point. Cluster of, it could be purplish pink flowers with some purple flowers. I added some faceted flatbacks here. These butterflies came from Timu. I added a flatback pearl there. And this piece here, along with this, these two were on top here. These two were on the bottom. I cut it apart. This was a headband that I found on one of my travels at Bin's. I did add some of that netting from Dollar Tree, some more cheesecloth, and a doily. And then the back, I left just like this. So this is the material that's underneath, and that's also the material that I use for my closure. I did some zigzag with some straight stitching all around. I used purple wax threads for my sewing in my signatures. And I was looking at my beads and dangles, and I didn't find the right shade of purple, but I'm pretty sure I have more hiding somewhere. So there she is. There's my cover. Absolutely love her. And when you go inside, I did because I printed so many extras, I took one of the images that was on cardstock, because I had something else in mind, and I'll show you. Actually, I'll tell you now. I was going to do this on top of each signature, but then I decided not to. So then I took one of the sides. I fussy cut the bird cage out and made it into a belly band. And then you can see here the bulk is a lot less than what it was. Same with the digital paper, and then use some craft. Everything is inked in purple. And then in there I took a letter about this journal in there, like a letter from the journal maker. So I tucked that in there on my front cover. And in my back cover, because I had extra pieces, I created a little trifold, which I'll open later. So that gets tucked in the back. 3 signatures, all the laces sewn down. So I used lavender and white. There it is, and I alternated it. I also did some stenciling in this beautiful stencil I got from Timu. Just here and there, just to add a little bit interest on the pages. And then you saw I shared that on one of my Roxy's. And then in here is 2 little journaling cards. And then small cluster with some leftover ribbon. More stenciling. This time around I printed on vellum. I finally found my vellum after it's been missing for months. Months, guys. It's been missing for months. Finally found it. Some more stenciling. Another one of my weekly challenges. And this is the cards that are tucked in there. And then I took some leftover of the fabric I was using and used it as a pull tab. She came together really beautifully. This is fabric that I got from the Chindi rugs. I pulled out the purple one. Here I did one of my very simple little, altered paper clips. And then in here is another journaling card. This envelope has little knickknacks in here that were left over. The face is on the other side. And I have that there, and then this tucked up under here. And I think the fabric looks really pretty on the side. So that's what you see on this side. Here is the belly band. And in here, I wanted to create, oh, I thought I finished this. Some tags. Oh, another little knickknack I gotta put in the other one. But I really wanted to create like a, oh my gosh, what is it called? Like a paper flip, which I might go back and do. And then I left that just for the recipient to be able to tuck whatever they want in there. And then that card was gonna go on the top. But here I just put the word calm. So if that one escaped me, I'm pretty sure the other one did. So here's another one of these little mini paper clips. This is another one of Roxy's weeklies. This time, since the last time I showed it, here is what I did with the paper that I didn't use in a signature, and I just fussy cut around it to make it like a scrap piece of paper. And I had a few of those sheets left, and I just decided to tuck it in here. And this is just, you know, writable spaces, additional writable space. These little paper clips are so cute, but oh my gosh, with my nails they are so hard to grab. More stenciling. Here's the center of the first signature. I just added the tags that were in the collection in there. And this is a massive kit. It's called Vintage Lavender. I'll link it in my description box in Etsy where you can find it. There is also 2 ephemera add-ons. Everything went in here, guys. Everything went in here. And with this one, this was supposed to fold in on itself, but I backed them up one to the other. So it essentially would have been like that. But then I took both of them and just mounted it one against the other and used it as my center. Here is an hidden paper clip. This was the second one that I was doing on the live. Never got to finish. And then here is just some scraps that I left in here. I might just go back and add, yeah, just stuff that whoever receives it can collage or use to break up, you know, a section or anything. But that's what's in here, and this goes this way because it is directional, and I purposely did it for it to go sideways. So that's what you see on this side, and this is what you see on the other side with some messy thread. Here is a little pocket, corner pocket, and this was supposed to be mounted together, but I used it as a wraparound. And then here is another tag. I did shrink the sizes down. On this page, this is a flip out, and this is why I had so many printed, because I wanted to cut them up to use as flip outs. And then I put lace here to disguise the edge. This was supposed to be a library pocket. I just decided to use the pocket version of it and then make it into a long, like a long band. Oh my goodness. My coffee has not kicked in. My coordination's off. Sorry, guys. So a bunch of little things stuck in there. Here's the other half of the vellum. And then here's a corner pocket. Here is one of those tags that opened up. This is up for a flip, and then just the pieces that I cut off I used there. Put the word Grace. Here's another hidden paper clip, and in this one, trying to see if I have to take it off. Yeah, I do. In here is another scrap piece of paper that I stuck in there. That can be removed, and wherever this journal ends up or lands, they can then in turn, sorry guys, figure out, why is this not sliding in? Whether they want to keep it or they can remove it. Totally up to them. But everything in here is removable. Does not have to stay. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Again, the coffee has not kicked in. And then this one I did on our Ephemera Live challenge. So there goes that. And then we're done with the first signature. The spacing that I gave myself, I think I gave myself a little too much, but I did back it up with fabric. And then here in this pocket is just a large journaling card, some scrap pieces of paper, and this little booklet that I created using some of the cut aparts, the journal cards. They were so close together that I decided just to make it into like a little booklet. So that gets tucked in there. And let me tell you, this was a lot of purple, and I didn't realize how much purple I had in my stash. Here is a bottom tuck, another journaling card with some more lavender paper. And another pocket with some more little knickknacks. Really pretty. I think this was the back of one of the library pockets. Nothing went to waste. Here we are. Here is another flip out. And then I did stencil on the back just to break up that white, but it's really, really pretty. Here is just some little knickknacks. This was also on Roxy's. And then here we are in the center, and I thought this would be great to mount some pictures. Here is another fabric that I got from that rug, and I thought it went well. Oh my gosh, the babies were playing too rough. I don't like it rough. I think that one of them will start yelping. Anyway, ruffle here, and then behind the ruffle are these little pockets where I use these little tags and use the same leftover trim. Everything was stapled. You see where I gave the ruffles a trim. More paper. Love that it's not perfect. Love the distress feel of it. Here is another envelope. And then I tucked under that some more little writing opportunities. And then in here is another one of those pages that I fussy cut and put inside. When I saw the edging on that, I was like, oh, that would look so pretty as little sheets of paper to disperse throughout the journal. So there goes that. This I just tucked underneath. If you love lavender or purple, this is right up your alley. This is just gorgeous. And I don't work with purple that often. Here is a stack pocket that comes in the kit. So I just put a lot of ephemera pieces. This was the coin envelopes with the little cards inside. And I just tucked them around. Okay. This was another one of those stack pockets that, you know, comes in the kit. But I shrunk this one down. This was not the original size. Here is more little pieces in a pocket. That's the wraparound. So this is the original size. And then the first one you saw is me shrinking it down just a little bit. And then in the other pocket, I have a large journaling card, a guest check that I decorated. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about the sneeze. That I decorated. And this one I decided to fussy cut because I printed it on this side when I fed it into my printer, and it came out a little darker, but I didn't want it to go to waste. So I cut out the salvageable images. This is part of the ephemera, another one of the little booklets. So this, in essence, I printed the images on this. So it gave me that hue. There, for comparison. So I made it a little darker. And then I had these little mini envelopes, and I pulled out the purple one that had a little card. And I just added that in there. So all of this is in here. Oh my God, now that I sneeze, now I feel like that's going to open up a can of worms, and I'm going to keep sneezing. So my apologies now, guys. I'll come back and fix that later. Yeah. And then we're down to the last signature, another corner pocket, same as the other one with little scraps. Lots of writable. Here I tucked up another one of those sheets. And then this is a around the page upper tuck that I made out of book page. Added some more of the leftover fabric, fussy cut some of the images out, and then I used the white and the lavender lace to decorate the edge. So that's what you see on this side, and in here it's an envelope with another one of those large sides that I fussy cut. Another vellum. Here is that other envelope. Just tuck that there. Some more of that fabric. And then this will flip out, and then you have another sheet in here. So it serves as a side tuck on one side and a flip out on the other. And here's another one of those pockets. This was a lot of fun, but I took it to the end. And for as much as I went through, I see I still forgot something. Here's another one of those miniature library pockets. I just used that piece to make it like a belly band, and then some messy thread in there, and the word courage, and then just tucked in some contrasting ephemera in there. And all of that is removable. Here's that other one, the other side of the vellum. Here's the larger version of that pocket that I did out of an envelope. Here is that other cluster. Again, I added another sheet of paper. Yep, here is the other one. This one I added a few little knickknacks in the pocket. I think I'll just paper clip this one here and leave something for the recipient to be able to do. There's a lot. This one I didn't add a word because it's covered. But when you see that back piece, this is a coffee filter that I made into a bottom corner stack pocket. This I made using my DIY alcohol inks, using Dollar Tree markers. So I just tucked these in there. And then on this side, I have another envelope and another card. Another flip out. This I was gonna mount here, but it was already, you see, it was getting chunky on me. Corner side pocket with some more of those papers. And then that is it. That is the journal, and I left the back plain. Only to be able to tuck this in. And now that I see that there, so here is the trifle that I created. And the reason why I did it was, one, this ribbon, whoever gets this journal can use it throughout all the extra pieces. So that's the card that goes in there. This is the card that goes in there. And in here, I included all of the little fussy cuts that I did and didn't use. Some of the ephemera that I cut out of the extra sheets. Some more little tags. Let me put that there. That they can use to decorate throughout. Maybe they want to put it on a page. Maybe they want to tuck a little picture. And this will work great when they glue it to the corner. So I included all that in there, and plus they get another one of the envelopes. Here's the other page, and it's scored there because I was going to use it like I showed you here, like this. But then I ended up using one half to make one journal card for one side, the other half to do the journal card for the other side, and then I still had this one left. So I made it into a trifold, added a side pocket, and then included all these extra tags that I printed and backed up. These were all printed on regular copy paper. Some more of those pages, long tag that I didn't use, all the extra journaling cards, all the extra tags. So there's a plethora of things. And then this is the one that actually is the size when you print it out of the digital, the digital kit as it is. So I decided just to incorporate all of that, so I have no leftover scraps. Everything went in, and the new owner of the journal will have fun sifting through all these little pieces, and as they're using the journal, can incorporate it in there. So that is tucked all the way in the back. So there she is. She turned out a little chunky. Let's see. She's not that bad, but I think she's chock full of pretty and little things to discover and find. Very dainty, very, very feminine. Love it. And I love all the little strings that pull apart. See? Love it. All right, my friends, let me know what you think. Be sure to check out Melinda Davis. Hit the link down below. She's going to be sharing her version of Lavender Dreams, as well as Crafting with Isabel, who will also be linked down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to list her and my New York journal in my shop by Thursday, the latest, in case you are interested. If not, drop me an email, which is in my description box. If you're interested in her, she is available. And talk to you at my next video. Take care now, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.